Hey folks, Ron here with Oregon Hot Rod. So today I'm going to do an inventory on the 46. There's a lot of parts. I got boxes of some stuff here, and I want to go through and I want to kind of see what I've got, kind of figure out what there is. So I'm going to start with this kind of loose box here, and then we'll move off into some other stuff. So I'm going to set this aside and we'll just go through it part by part. So these two pieces here, I know these were to the radiator support. We took those off when I did the radiator support. This here is the new one that we got. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit, but these things here go over on the side over here somewhere, one way or the other. So there's also two other pieces. We'll see if I've got those that are supposed to go in there, like air deflector things that goes in behind the grill, I believe. So we've got those. Okay. This is interesting because I haven't been through all this stuff yet. I've kind of taken a quick look at it, and that's about as far as it's got. So this looks like a battery box that is in dang near wow, NOS condition. I don't think it's ever had a battery in it. Looks like it's got banged around for a few years, but I don't even see where it's been mounted. That's a good one. Gasket. I think this is to the cowl, the air flapper gasket. That's kind of what it looks like. Alright, coolness. Got a couple of door handles here. That's the tail light garnish that's missing. Oh, here's another one to go with it. So we got a couple of those. Got a couple extra door handles here. 3 the same and 1 different. Oops. And here's another one. This one matches this one over here. No? Yes. This one matches this one. And we got 3 of these over here. Looks like we have an extra tail light lens there. Glass, not plastic. A rear view mirror that is cracked, but it's all there. Let's put these back over here. Oops. We have a bunch of gauges here. Oh, that is to the wishbone. That's the shock absorber for the wishbone, where it comes together. What is this here? Here's another, oh, there's a new ignition switch in the package, unopened. Brand new ignition switch. Then we got a couple, 3 door moldings, or handle grommet things. Cool. And we got one other thing over here. Let's put these all in here. Now these gauges I doubt will get used because I do know there's another instrument cluster thing that is being converted to 12 volt somewhere along here. So I think we'll find out eventually here. There's some nice parts there. And what's this one? We got a cable here. I am going to say this is probably the hood release cable. And it looks to be in really nice shape too. It isn't all corroded real bad or anything. Looks like it'll polish up really nice. Coolness. Does it work? Yes, it does. It moves back and forth. Take a little bit of lubricant in there, but that'll work perfect. Okay, let's grab our next load. This is a box I'm excited to get into because I really don't know much about what's in here. So let's take a look. Well, there is some stuff here. Okay, let's move this out of the way. We're gonna put this over to the side. Okay. Okay, here's that gauge cluster I was talking about. They have put in, show you here, they put in all these 12 volt gauges. They've completely redone it back here. It all needs to be wired up yet, of course, but this is a damn nice start to a conversion. It's got a nice plate on it. Everything's all in one. I really like this. Fuel, oil pressure, amp gauge, and temperature gauge. All four of your major gauges right there. Dang, that is cool. Okay, what is this? There's another chrome piece. I believe this is a dash piece. I'll figure that one out eventually. What do we got here? Oh, trunk lock set with key. In very nice shape, very nice shape. Coolness. And we got a backup. Look at there. That one's in not as good a shape, but not bad shape. And we got a bulb to go with it. Dang. What a score. I don't know. I mean, you guys that's been messing with these older cars and stuff, you know that when you get them, getting parts is a major deal. Because 99% of the time you're missing a lot of parts. And when you get a bunch of stuff like this, that you don't have to go out looking for, searching for, building, repairing, doing all that stuff, that saves a lot of time, saves a lot of money, saves a lot of effort. So I'm really grateful to get these things. So let's see what else we got in here. But brand new shackles, front spring shackles, brand new. Coolness. All right. That looks to be an emergency brake bracket for the cables. Cables go in here. The pull one goes there, or like that. I guess it would be. Coolness. What the heck is this? Maybe somebody can tell me what this is, because I don't know. Oh. Maybe this has something to do with the banjo rear end and all that good stuff. All these holes are threaded. That would be the only place I would know. I would think. It's an unfamiliar part to me, so I'm going to guess that's something to do with the drive shaft. Okay. Let's windshield wiper arm with looks like the moldings and stuff in here. What do we got? An extra nut. Looks like a couple extra pieces here for it. Coolness. What's this? Yeah, it looks like we got a few sun visors. What's this? I know what this is. This is a brand new master cylinder kit with everything in it, the push rod, the master cylinder, everything. So that's good news, because that's one of the things I wanted to do with this car, is to take the brake pedal and move it up into the to the firewall rather than on the floor. I don't know what it is about the floor ones. I'm not a big fan of that, but anyway, we got that. Whoop! Look at there. There's the other piece to the emergency brake. What do we got here? Well, that looks like the OEM shift levers for the column shift. Interesting. And then we have a couple of cables for the emergency brake. Well, of course. Dang. Might even be able to put emergency brakes on this thing. All right. So there's that. I think we got most everything there. All right. Let's find another box. Okay. Here's the pretty stuff. I know that. This stuff I've already seen. Here is a brand new. This is all my chrome for the dash. I have my two pieces here. And that's the all new chrome for the dash. Beautiful. Now they make this in two different ways. They had a chrome one like this, and they had a plastic one. And I think if I get it, when I get in here a little further, I also have the plastic one. So eventually I may have some extra parts to sell here. But not today. Okay. What is this? Grill molding. Grill center, grill outer trim mounting hardware. Oh my gosh. Look at there. Brand new grill pieces. Sweet. deflection in the chrome, but dang. Once again, you go to find all these pieces. This stuff is not cheap. And then you have to find it. That looks like all the mounting hardware to it. Anything else in here? Yeah. Coolness. God, I love this stuff. I've got a nice grill, or nice parts, but this part of the grill is not that sweet. So having this here is going to make a really nice grill. Loving it. Official licensed product, the Ford Motor Company. Wow. Bob Drake. He went through, did the extra mile to get approval for that stuff. Okay, what else we got here? Oh. Okay, so one other thing that I've got in here, I'm not even going to bring out because I don't want to move it because it's just too fragile. I have a full set of glass. I got the front and rear windshields, the side windows, and the quarter windows for it and stuff, and the wing windows. So I don't even want to bring that out because it's just, I don't want to take a chance of breaking any of that. This, there's a brand new windshield rubber right there for the windshield, and I'm ready to put that in. Big deal there. How about this one? 1946 plate. And in here, let's see. This is what I was talking about here. This here's an OEM set of the plastic pieces. Now this, I thought this was new. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think this is new. It's just been sitting around in a box for a long time. So put this in here. There we go. All right. Where'd that come from? Cheryl Scott. No. Moen. No, that's not even the box that stuff came in. Okay. Is there anything else? We've got that. Oh. Now I ordered these. This is the pieces for the rocker boxes. I ordered these. These are Dennis Carpenter parts, if I remember right. Yeah, Dennis Carpenter. Rocker panel, door only. So these are just go into the door opening. They're not a box. They're just the one side. I'm gonna have to make my own pieces for the back side here. But I ordered these from one outfit, and I should have ordered them just straight from Dennis Carpenter. They're just a little bit cheaper, just a couple dollars, but it doesn't really matter. but this here's the start of getting the rust repair door done in the doors. The next part I'll order is I'm going to have to do the trunk piece, and the part of the trunk, we'll look at that later on. That'll be in a different video of doing the trunk, because I'm going to have to repair, replace, do something with one of the inner wheel wells, because what I was looking at it the other day, the rear body mount is attached to the wheel wells, and the one wheel well on the one side is pretty rusted out, and so I think the body is kind of twisted there. It's kind of dropped down a little bit at that spot. So we'll get a better look at that later on, but we're not worrying about that today. So this is the stuff that I've got inside. We're going to go out to the truck where I've got fenders, grills, and some other stuff out there. Even a couple more, I think, dash pieces are in the truck. And in the back of the car itself, I've got some other fender pieces, some other attachments. There's a whole bunch more of bigger parts and stuff out there. So anyway, let's go out there. We'll take a look at all that stuff and see what I've got there. Okay, first things first, let's take a look here. In the 46, there's a couple things in the back seat here. Let's take a look and see what we got in here. So, well, one, looks like I've got a spare heater here, or a heater. Interesting. Looks like the core support, fan turns. It's an interesting setup. Probably have to get a electric motor. It looks like one of the posts is bent there. Interesting. This is, oops. That's cool. I like the red pinstriping. I don't know if we can clean that up enough, but then we got some extra fender fillers here. In pretty nice shape. This one's in real nice shape. That's got a ding right there. It's not that big a deal, but the ones that's on here is already pretty good. I don't think I'll need to replace those, and all the lenses are in it and everything, so that's really good. Then the two chrome pieces for the fenders on the one side. Then over on the other side we got a couple more things. So let's see here. Okay, what do we got back here? All right. There's the rear brake, or the emergency brake handle. Is there one on here? Well, there's one on here too. I don't think this is the right one. It's a different handle, the way it goes. Let's take a look here. It's interesting that it does not look the same. However, I guess we'll have to see. This does have the hood deal on it, but well, that's yet to be determined. That may work or it may not. It's hard to say. Let's see what else is there. Oh, this here's the engine parts. There's the pan bolts, it says. There's a couple of pulleys. The pickup, he said I had to change that. And there's those filler pieces I was looking for, the wind pieces for up in the front. So those go up under the grill, or up behind the grill, to direct fluid or air into the radiator. A nice hole right in there. But looking at this, oh wow, looks like that might be kind of pushed in. Who knows? I don't know. This here is going to be interesting. I'm not so sure. I'm not going to have to lift this off the frame to actually get it straightened out. Okay, so let's go. We see what we got there. Let's go out back and look in the back of the truck. We got a bunch of stuff out there too, so let's go see. Okay, so the back of the truck is full. So I'm just going to start pulling this stuff out of here. We'll set it up and we'll see what we got here. All right. Okay, we got everything out of the trunk, or truck, trunk. So let's go through here and take a look and see what we got. So, I mean, the easiest one to start with is right here with the fenders. I got 4 extra fenders, two front clips basically, right and left. Now, these fenders are all in varying degree of condition. Now, I like these black fenders. However, this one is pretty good, except for it's got rust on the very back end here. Now, there is patch panels that I could fix that, and that would actually turn out to be a fairly good fender. This fender, this black one, it's got rust all along the bottom here, rust up in the front up here, and so there's a that one's going to be a really tough one to fix. This one here, this green one, is in pretty good shape, except that it's green. I wish it was black. But it's got some bend right in here, needs to be straightened out. It's actually in pretty good shape down low, just needs a little tender loving care, and that could actually be a pretty good fender. Needs a little bit of welding up, a couple of cracks in it. Now this gray fender, blue and gray fender, this one is beautiful. This thing is in excellent shape. No rust, very straight. I wish the rest of the car was that good. So that's an awesome fender. I'm probably not going to use it unless I decide to completely repaint the car, but I really don't want to go that direction. But we'll see what happens later on. Got the fuel tank. It's got the plastic fuel tank. there's where that other piece I was talking about, that round piece, and I thought maybe went to the differential. It's actually, that's the clamp for the sending unit, it looks like, for that. Got an extra trunk lid here. This trunk lid is beautiful. Wrong color again. It was painted black on the outside, but it's green on the inside. Now, I'm not sure if that was painted that way or what, but this thing, there's no rust in it, or very little. Just mainly surface rust, no rot through or anything like that. It's in really, really nice shape. So that's an option there. You got 2 extra grills. Now the big thing about these grills, what's really interesting is these, the chrome pieces here are rounded. Now I'm going to have to look. I'll bet these are like 48 grills, 47, 48 grills, and the other one's 46, because the one in the car has a fisher, I guess you call them, right in here on them, and these two don't. They're a little beat up, but they're not, you know, the metal is pretty good on them. It's the chrome on them is not all that great. And luckily I have the new piece here, so got an extra heater. It's a little bit different style. This one is not in nearly as good a shape as the other one was. It's kind of seized up a bit in here, and it doesn't want to turn very easily. Got some more chrome pieces for the dash, clutch pedal for the engine, for the bell housing. The original master cylinder, the brakes. Got a rechromable push bumper guard here. This was the original rock shield behind the bumper that was on the car when they pulled it out. You can see how badly it got bent up here. There's a spare one there that's, it's okay, but it's pretty rough. Luckily the one that's in it now is in pretty good shape. We got a set of exhaust here, but that'll never go on the car. That's going to go to a swap meet or something, but that is for the 46. Came off of a flathead. We're going to soup this up a bit. We're going to at least 2.5 inch exhaust, so that's not going to be there. Driveline, AOD. That's the transmission I have in the Lincoln. Well, I can't see it over there right now. I need this here. From what I understand, I'm going to need this dipstick. This is going to have to be migrated into the pan, whichever pan is on the engine, because you need that for the rear sump oil or front sump oil pan, whatever it is, that's on the engine that's in there right now and stuff. So that pretty much gives you an idea of everything that I've got for the 46. I'm amazed I've got all these parts. I'm going to have to do very little looking, very little searching, and I'll be doing more time working on it than I will be spending looking for parts, which is a huge plus. If anybody that's ever went through all this knows, searching for parts is not fun. So anyway, with that, be sure and subscribe, hit the like button, leave me some comments. If you want to see something different, let me know. I got bugs on me out here or something. Keep watching Oregon Hot Rod. Thanks for being here. Bye.
LikeOregonHotRod.com. Bitch.